Looked at my Circle app this morning. Big deal days. Circle week, Circle deals. Not Circle week, but big Circle. Let me start over. Big Circle deals happening at Target this week. Okay, I was wrong. It is Circle week. It's October 5th through 11th. Today is the 5th. I was just looking at the big deals are here because it's Circle week. I guess right before it kicks off with Amazon, which I think is the 7th. Almost makes me want to restart the intro, but there's no like big deal to start out with, as far as spend so much and start earning Circle money. But there's 40% off of a lot of stuff. I did see it was like $10 off of 40 or more on toys. Yeah, here's some of the 40% clothing, tech. I got a good one here with Batman. He's coming. Candy, Halloween. What happened to Batman? Nonetheless, there are some deals going on, up to 55% on games, and then the toys. I promise there's something on toys, I just can't find it now. But maybe later on in the week, there'll be more of those, getting Circle money, because that's what I'm all about. All of the Xboxes have been picked up at this location. With the price increase, last minute shopping, there was like 1 or 2 Series S left. Also the fridge that so-so reviews on. A lot of people just basically say, if you're gonna get this, get it for the nostalgia factor, don't get it to actually keep something cold. It is now 50% off. It was 30% off a week ago, bringing it down to $49.99. Certain Marvel vs. Capcom fighting collection down again to $24.99. So Target with a great sale. This has been down to $19.83, I believe. I think it was $19.83 is the lowest that I've seen. Well, it's $24.99 here. Madden was also discounted, I believe. I'll have to check my phone, but I swear I saw it for $49.99. I don't know, maybe they just don't have it here for Switch, but on the app, it was showing a lot cheaper than what here. Well, it's sometimes the pricing in the store is not completely correct, so it is stating $69.99 here. Let me check the app because I swear I saw it cheaper. So they're just late on pricing things out. It is $49.99. This is the cheapest. I think it was $10 cheaper $10 off when I bought it. $50 at Target going on all week. A couple other sales is for $39.99. The Sonic Shadow Generations. More Sonic for discounted. Not the new Sonic Racing, unfortunately. That has not been discounted yet, but you can see that they are not correct on any of the pricing in store. So always go back to your Circle app. Also, it's daily deals, so they're going to have the today onlys. So Crocs and Apple Series watches and clothing is marked down today. I just saw something that this ends Saturday. So today's Sunday, goes on until look, I thought of Loki right away. This goes until Saturday, but here we go. Save $10 when you spend $40 or more on toys, and then there's Batman. 30% off of select Legos. I wonder if that counts for the Game Boy. Rob mentioned in the live stream last night that your willpower has been really good over the past week or so. They do have some of the Super Friends here. We'll see how the willpower, holding out on stuff goes on today. But it is tempting getting the Flash because he might be difficult to find, but they have the Flash and Superman here. Nothing really else kind of popping out in front of me. We'll see if there's anything new about the action figures, but so far so good. If you can control the whole nostalgia factor, you can save money. You can not be persuaded, but seeing some of the Super Friends, seeing the Flash, very tempting. Do have Punisher already. Nothing really different here. We saw Fantastic Four a week ago. Target I was at a few days ago had the 6-pack of Turtles, so some stuff does come back, but nothing really jumping out at me. So here's a big miss on Target. So they're gonna have, up to 30% off on select Legos. Game Boy does not count. So would have been nice for 1 week just to give that discount. I know that's bringing it down a lot more than $60, but give people a reason to come here and buy the Lego, because we all know that it's cheaper at Sam's and Costco. Also, the Batman Forever Batmobile probably isn't discounted either. There we go, at $100. So it's a mess. They want to discount some of them. Discount all of Lego. I walked right past it. It was aisle F7. So yeah, $59.99. It isn't stopping people from picking this up. There's not many left. So they are moving at 60, but it would have been nice if they would have just kept it with the 30% off. That's the whole reason for Circle Week.
I'm glad I made it out tonight, my dears. I was so tired, I almost overslept.
Nice, overslept. Walk right under the inflatable haunted house. Little back side of it. We didn't really showcase a lot of the Halloween, so just really quick run through here. Do like the simple decorations here. There's this classic Frankenstein and boo. It's almost too early to be doing this, but
I was almost late for Halloween. I got here
I won't.
just in the nick of time.
I won't Count Chocula.
Sink my teeth into some fun.
Oh, trying to get this.
Have a happy
This gentleman just has the light up eyes.
I am not a jack-o'-lantern. My name is Louis.
Oh, Lewis is back at Target.
My delight to bring you a fright.
Welcome to today's video. As of recording of this Sunday, October 5th, the beginning of Circle Week. Gonna get a little redemption on the intro I totally messed up on when I was walking in here, but saw the mask, thought, hey, let's do something goofy. Cover a little bit of Halloween at Target before we go out. Gonna finish my shopping and just do the intro here. So we're at a second Target because the other Target was so picked over, and it explains why I missed the entire buy one, get one 50% off. So pretty much anything you get food-wise, you buy one, you get the other for 50%. I guess that's how that works, right? So I am back here doing yet another trip for shopping because I hardly got anything at the first Target. Now at the second Target, hopefully they'll have some stuff here because I don't want to miss up on any of these sales that go through Saturday. Buy one, get one 50% off. And I will actually see if this location has the pricing a little bit better than the first store we were at. Last time we were here, we saw the huge markdown on the Infinity game board, which has been purchased. So that has been it's no longer here. Unfortunately, the class of '81 is still full price here at $4.99. Did get an email from Arcade One Up that they were promoting 3 cabinets, and I have one argument about that. The 3 must-have arcades for retro fans. We have Terminator 2, Class of '81, and Mortal Kombat 2. My thing is, what about if we have all these? Like for me, I have all these. Now I don't have the new deluxe, but I do have the Terminator 2. So yeah, they have the pub table at Costco, but we need more. We need more from Arcade One Up. Something new, something different. Even like a Mortal Kombat head-to-head pub table, like something just completely out of left field. So just wanted to share this, that it's cool that, they're still sending out emails. We're still getting, more products, but we have these already. So I wonder if you could, because, the price is still here, and yeah, the box is gone, but the 50% off, if we could go up to a team member and say, okay, can I purchase this? Can I get this for 50% off? Like, they wouldn't possibly just throw this out, would they? I mean, it's a completely working Infinity game board. Their display unit is out. I wonder if I just press the home button, if something turns on, or they just haven't fired it up yet. not a lot of people are shopping right now. So it's about 10:20, maybe we're at 10:17 Sunday morning, and you'd expect a lot of people shopping, especially with the Packers having a bye today. So not a lot of no Brewer baseball today. A lot of people are not here, so it's a good time for me to come back and finish up my shopping. I do like that the new Pac-Man World 2 is here. Actually, this for $29.99. This I looked this up. Like there is a Switch version and a Switch 2, and I believe they're both marked at $30. So this is a newer game. I was kind of thinking about it, but during the live stream, Moat mentioned something really good, that a lot of these games like Sonic could be marked down for Black Friday. So I'm going to hold out on any game now until Black Friday, and then we'll go from there. Basically a month away, maybe 5 weeks. So the big sale on Xbox is the 50% off of the Series X refrigerator. They don't have one at this location. They had one at the other location, and I'm sure they'll honor that online. And Sam's Club has a huge sale on Series S and Series X digital. I am seeing a lot of 70% off deals too. So a lot of 50, a lot of buy one, get one, 50% off, and then a lot of 70s, especially in the electronic department. The 70s across the board. Also, not just the $10 off for $40 or more, but spend $75 or more and get 20 off. And then also some more clearance pricing. And stopping at Octane to get my 16 ounce, gotta get both hands here, I had my phone in my hand, my 16 ounce Cream City. I was just talking to the gentleman working here today, and things are off to a good start over here. It is so convenient to come to this area and be able to get a coffee. I was just talking to the gentleman that all we have in this area are Starbucks. There used to be a gas station, a BP. It was kind of like the last resort years ago, and that turned into a bank. Prices are cheaper, and it's so much more convenient for me to get a coffee here. So just can't do a video. We've done some without getting a coffee, but I purposely came here just to get Octane. And it is a great day, 73 degrees, just before 11 o'clock. It's gonna feel weird coming to Best Buy when they don't have Switch 2 in stock. I'm so used to seeing that. Shaq, it is the 11th hour, the final call on basically getting anything discounted for Xbox. GameStop charging the same standard price of $19.99 for Game Pass a month through the entire month of October. And Sam's Club, Sam's Club is doing the sale on the Series S, Series X digital, and then Target selling the fridge for 50% off. Other than that, the prices have went sky high. The prices at Best Buy are here to stay. $649, $599, $399, $449, and then you can see the Game Pass. They're not even selling the month anymore. It's just the $59.99 option. So things have went up at most places except for GameStop and Sam's. And a big shout out to Draven Lee. Not sure if you saw, but some Sam's Clubs have the Series X for $279 on clearance. That's totally worth it, even if it's a dying console. It's still a good console with an excellent controller. And courtesy of Carl, here are the prices at Sam's. You can see, and that was $279. So they might have actually went down since the picture here, but the $374.91 was the Series X digital, and the Series S $144.91, but could be all the way down to $279 for a Series X. So keep an eye on Sam's. Head over there if you're looking to pick these up before they're gone. And then stop over at GameStop if you want to keep getting your Game Pass for $20 a month versus the $29.99. They will be selling that not only online, but in store we went over that a few times. The Zelda kind of goes good with the Xbox. So I missed out on the Series X, and I'm just transitioning and just putting all my efforts towards a PlayStation 5. And I think I pretty much resolved this during the last live stream. We started off with Sonic Crossroads. Nobody had it, so we switched over to Mario Kart World, changed the thumbnail, changed the description, the title, and I had decided that so many people have the PlayStation 5, that will be the next console, and that will either be refurbished or a Black Friday. So I have work to do. I was surprised that Sonic Racing did not have the overall popularity that Mario Kart World did. I'm shocked, and I don't know if that's just because of a release of the Switch 2, but maybe I was a little premature on starting off with a Sonic stream this early, but we'll revisit that in a little bit. I didn't buy the extended tracks and the characters because I wasn't sure if how many people were gonna jump in and play Sonic. So I'm gonna hold out on that. It's hard to even look at it, isn't it? $649.99, $599.99. It just shows how much of a benefit it is to belong to a club like a Costco or a Sam's Club, because these are. It's gonna be hard when they're all gone, and then we're gonna go back and say, I should have bought when it was $5.99 or $6.49. Now they're completely gone. You kind of have that with the arcade one up. Like I should have overpaid for Burger Time or Tron, because now they're gone. Same thing's going to happen with Xbox. And the next bundle for Nintendo Switch is the Pokemon Legends, coming out October 16th. A little over a week. Wow, and just under a week ago at the Mega Media Exchange, there was a boxed 1 terabyte PlayStation 5 that has been sold. I did say that I would check on the price on the Dreamcast. So it's $139.99, comes with the controller, and yeah, both of them are $139.99. So not a bad price for Dreamcast. I never had a Dreamcast. My buddy had one. I had this. I still have this, but no, I have the Model 2. But I did have this one. So they do have the 1 terabyte for $369.99. Comes with the controller. It's not too bad of a price, especially getting the disc drive, and then the digital, which I'm not really interested in the digital. That's $339. So we'll keep my eye on. We're going to be coming here every couple of weeks, just kind of monitoring this as sales hit. But as far as these guys, I don't know. I think it's going to be a PS5 or bust. $349.99 though. This isn't a bad deal. $75.99 for the original NES Mini with the box. I waited in line all night to get mine for like $66, and seeing some on eBay for $100, $150. This isn't bad at all. If you're looking for this, they have one sitting right here at the Brookfield Mega Media Exchange. It'll be interesting if I go for the refurbished or a brand new, depending on what those sales are. But one way or another, I was actually just listening to an explanation on if you buy pre-owned consoles here, like what is all done. So there's like total confidence, if you're buying a game. Look at these stacks of movies back here. That's gonna do it for today. I think it was because I had an Xbox, the original Xbox, and then the Xbox 360 that just keeps like referring to me going back. But I stopped getting PlayStation after the PS1, so I think that it is probably time that I switch gears. My buddy Julio went the opposite. He was a PlayStation guy. Now he's buying the old Xbox. So I'm gonna do vice versa, like Fred Savage and Judge Reinhold, and go with the PlayStation. I want to thank everybody for watching. We'll see you guys next time. This was the closest thing I could find to vice versa. So I thought, being at the Mega Media Exchange, Vertical Limit. Have you ever seen this one? Not really a big fan, but I like Chris O'Donnell and Crocodile Dundee. Just watch this. This is a very excellent Dundee. You can see Chevy Chase and the dude from Monty Python. I don't know if it's a spinoff, but They're inflatable alligators. I guess that's more up my alley. There's his hat. Oh wow, look at the PS1 Slim System, $69.99. You don't even need a TV. You can just flip that up, right? That's the screen. Or am I thinking of something else? I didn't have the one that had the screen. Maybe that one doesn't have the screen. Maybe it's just slim compared to that one. I want the one with the screen. That'd be cool. Look at the PS2 Slim. Those are small. Big nostalgia here. Just seeing the Xbox 360. I had the white one, and that is I actually watched my DVDs use that controller. I think that's the grabber for me. And I keep like going back to like, should I get the Series X? But because I didn't get this, I had that. It's gonna be PlayStation. I was craving Taco Bell before the live stream last night, and the line was so long that I went to Wendy's off camera. So unfortunately, no Wendy's, but there is Taco Bell. So I haven't decided. Might just eat here. I'm gonna dine in, and just maybe go with a little Decades Y2K and maybe a few other things, but totally craving Taco Bell. Always Mountain Dew. Opted to sit outside, was gonna come here last time we went to Taco Bell, about a week and a half ago, and I chose not to come to this location because I wasn't sure if there was outdoor seating. They are rebuilding Oscar's Frozen Custard. So looking forward to coming back here and going to Oscar's again. This was a go-to for us, and I made the statement that I'm gonna come here once a week. So finally the groundwork has started, and they should be done sometime this winter. Wasn't really planning on doing a foodie, just a quick shot. I didn't bring my tripod, so it's totally just like balancing, but I bought a double-decker taco. Cannot go to Taco Bell now and pass on the double-decker. So tomorrow Monopoly starts at McDonald's, and that's why I didn't want to go to McDonald's today. Plan on the start of the big game Monopoly tomorrow. But today's Taco Bell.